bread. Begin by depositing 3 cups of flour into a large bowl, and then realizing that you're supposed to start with the right ingredients. Crack 2 exquisite eggs and beat them with unrestrained rage as if they were a chemistry test. Set them aside so you can forget about them later. Next, prepare a cup of warm water, not boiling because you don't want to kill the yeast, you only want to torture it. Then sacrifice about a tablespoon of the fungus babies in the name of chemistry, and add about a tablespoon of sugar as well. Mix it and let it stew until it produces foam. Then prepare a 1/4 cup of butter and melt it in the microwave. Add about a 1.5 teaspoons of salt and your melted butter into the yeast mixture and stir it passionately. Stir in your yeast mixture gradually, allowing it to distribute evenly within the dough. And then you should knead the dough until it becomes homogeneous. Now would be a good time to realize you've completely forgotten about your eggs, so add that into the dough as well. Once you're done with that, let the dough rise for about an hour, take it out and cut it into subsections. Roll a portion of the dough until it becomes similar to a rectangle in configuration. This will serve as the first layer of your bread. Slather some red bean paste at the bottom of your dough in the shape of a cylinder. Then roll the rest of the dough around this red bean paste. Take another portion of the dough you made and roll it into a rectangle configuration once again. This will serve as the second layer to your bread. Add upon the dough a copious amount of cinnamon, as well as a heap of sesame seeds. Proceed by wrapping your second layer of dough around your first layer of dough, and repeat this process for your third and final layer of dough, just without the cinnamon for some reason. Slice your final amalgamation of dough, cinnamon, sesame seeds, and red bean paste into circular subsections. Allow the yeast to expand the dough for about half an hour more before sending them to die in an oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake them for 20 minutes. Here is our final product. You can observe how the bread resembles the quantum mechanical model of the atom. The red bean paste in the center represents the nucleus of an atom, while the dough represents the electron cloud surrounding it. The sesame seeds represent the possible locations of the electrons. They are not visible because it is impossible to determine exactly where the electrons are. The cinnamon in this case represents that the electrons are concentrated closer to the nucleus. Thank you for watching. Bread.